You know, I really like doing my nails. I don't do them as much as I'd like to, because, you know, I use my hands in my everyday life. I have a job. I play instruments. I pick my nose, you know. I got halfway through one hand, claw style, working on the other hand, so right now I'm clawed up and then naked, and I realize that I have to pee. I'm making a mess. Anyway, we're good. I went to the doctor yesterday. Might be a little TMI. They think that I have IBS because I will eat something and then get excruciating abdominal cramping to the point where I throw up. That's been fun. I went and I'm like, hey, these are my symptoms. And she was like, well, what do you think it is? And I'm like, I'm not the one that went to school to become a doctor, sis. She's like, well, I think it's IBS. And I'm like, okay, what does that mean? And she's like, well, you have a real hard time digesting some things and your body doesn't know what to do with it. And I'm like, to be fair, I've been knew that I can't eat certain things without my stomach trying to literally kill me. I'm lactose intolerant, right? And I told her that, and she immediately goes like, well, look, there's a difference between being lactose intolerant and being allergic. And I'm like, oh, so what's the difference? And then she explained it for like 10 minutes, and I only got like 8% of it because I was too busy panicking because she told me I needed to do a blood test. And I am absolutely terrified of needles, which is funny because if you know me, you know that I have a lot of piercings. I have 14 piercings. I had 16, but 2 of them rejected, just like everything else in my life. She actually made a point to say that. She's like, why are you afraid? Because you have piercings. And I'm like, sis, that is a completely different thing. Like with piercings, I'm getting something out of it, you know? Like, I can deal with needles if I'm getting like a cool dope ass piercing, you know? She actually made a point to say that. She's like, why are you afraid? Because you have piercings. And I'm like, sis, that is a completely different thing. Like with piercings, I'm getting something out of it, you know? Like I can deal with needles if I'm getting like a cool dope ass piercing, you know? But with blood draws, which is what she wants me to get, it's totally different because, well, with piercings, you're getting something out of it, you know? Like, you're getting a sick-ass piercing out of it, so like, hell yeah, stab me. But with blood draws, you're not getting something, they're taking something away from you, and like, it's something you need that's vital to living blood, and that always kind of freaked me out, you know? Like, that freaks me out, man. I'm not comfortable with them taking my damn blood out of my damn body. My dad likes to give me shit about it. He's like, you're a grown-ass person and you're afraid of the doctors. And I'm like, doctors are only right about things 86% of the time. My own doctor told me that yesterday, and I'm not just pulling that out of my ass. Whenever you go to the doctor, they always surprise you with shit. Like, you could go because you stubbed your toe, and they're like, oh, well, you're here. Why don't we give you like 6 shots you're due for, even though you don't want it? We're gonna recommend you do it anyway, and if you don't, we're gonna give you a disapproving look until you're shamed into doing it. Excuse me. But I'm scared because I have to go back tomorrow and get blood drawn. And they're doing 5 tests, 5 different tests. Half of them I can't pronounce. Checking my blood count, which I can tell you guys I have blood, trust me. They're also checking for like bacteria in my gut because apparently I'm so stressed I'm like killing bacteria. Cheers to that. This Poptarts probably gonna put me in excruciating cramp pain, but you know, man, we all die. You know, death is coming. Death is coming. Pass me another Poptart. Oh, this coffee's cold. So anyway, if I die, give all my belongings to my best friend and then just like whatever she doesn't want, just like find a random person on the street and give it all to them. On that happy note,